Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? Oh, I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game, if there's anything that is connective to this passionate Aries collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for someone else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. Welcome home, homies. Please do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, please make sure that you are a subscriber, a homie, true and through. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Whew. Palo Santo. Before I cough at all, I'll say one big excuse me for any and all of those that come. There feels like a clog in the pipes, Aries. Like something is stuck in your energy. Something that had no business making its way between your ears did. And it's just been stuck there. If that is the case, may these messages help uncork her and pork her, uncork her and pork her. All right, Aries. First and foremost, on your Shanty Zodiac card, you have some keywords. Passionate. In those feelings, removing all masks. Produce, pause, etc. So now that I've produced some messages, I'm going to pause for a hit, and then I'll produce some more, etc. Next, your courage is raw, Aries. Raw. You have the word prayer and in power. Ooh, I just got something about we have some Aries that are keeping their prayers in power. It is like giving power to their prayers, and so their prayers are giving power to them. I like that. Which goes along with some channeled messages. Now, this, Aries, is your zodiac card that I use anytime I do an Aries reading. These are some things that I had channeled and jotted down on your little Shanty Zodiac card. These are a couple of index cards that are going to get added to the busy box. That's where we keep the index cards, the dialogue box, busy box. But these are a couple of channeled messages that have come to me since I had posted that the next reading up is Aries. So these are your messages. And yes, they will go into the busy box from there to become collective messages, but first and foremost, they were downloaded for you. But sharing is caring when we're done. So you guys got information, but It's information. Information. So I feel like, again, something about that, being passionate about your prayers and giving your prayers power. Your prayers are powering you as well. And this energy right here keeps you in formation for a whole lot of winning. There was something about a panel, or that could be plural panels, and something about rotary. Not sure what either of those are about. Rotary, like a rotary phone, or like a roundabout rotary, or isn't that like a type of club or something? And then we have something about a panel or some type of panels. So, yeah. Ooh, I got something about a panel in formation. So something, it could be very literal, like connected to career, higher education, something like that. But I'm getting something about a spiritual panel being in formation on the Aries Collective's behalf. And that you'll know them, this panel, because they'll be removing all of their masks and you won't be able to wear any with them. Ooh, feisty. Messages for Aries, messages for the homies. Thank you. Life after the crash. Life after the crash. Some clarity on this, please. A lot of fire. Very high caliber. They are the enemies of our friends. That's a line from the Sumerian. They are the enemies of our friends. And we have Cancer energy, kind, caring, compassionate, staying power, and the will to stay. So Aries, a big energy in this panel in formation spiritually for you may be Cancer energy specifically, but it also may just be someone that lives in that Cancer energy, the very kind, very caring, very compassionate, or energies thereof. I'm getting something about with this life after the crash. Sort of tower energy, but purifying in a very high caliber manner. I'm getting something about someone having something taken from them. Having someone, something, some sort of life, some sort of plan, some sort of promise taken. That was the crash. Something was taken, or something was taken during the crash. And though life after the crash has been very, very painful, life after that loss has been a high caliber type of pain. Very. I'm sort of seeing the tarot, the cups. Notice, someone needs to notice what's left, what still stands, what has stayed. And not just because they had the power to do so, but because they had the fucking will to do so as well. With this Cancer 6-9, I'm getting mirroring. Aries, your courage is raw, and so is this panel, this spiritual panel's courage. And I feel like they seek to put an end to any sort of energy that is a cause of crashes in your life, crashes in your mood, crashes in your stability, crashes in your view and perspective and feelings towards yourself. These people that cause these crashes, enable the crashes, straight up cause them, even. Very high caliber, painful crashes. They know what they're doing. They're very intelligent, they're very wise. They've been around the block and around the block and around the block, and it's like a fucking real interesting game of chess for them. But this panel in formation for you that aims to see you win. And perhaps someone else on your behalf win. Or y'all on each other's behalf. Something about sharing your feelings with someone. Something about these energies that cause the crashes, that enable the crashes. Maybe cause them so that they can be there afterwards to be like, oh, look at me help you clean up all this mess. Maybe even tell you made the mess when they're the ones that caused it. They are enemies. But this spiritual panel sees Aries as friends. And they have the power to take care of these energies, these crash causers. Stay in your courage, stay in your prayers, and even stay in your feelings in the best of ways that you can. Get a couple drop. Yeah. We had 2 cards drop out as I went to go pick up the deck. Done. Over. Gone. Peace. Bye. No. Cold, harsh, cut off energy. No coincidences. It's no coincidence that these cards fell out at the end there. This is being cut out. Some fucking cold, harsh, cut off energy to put out those fires that whoever this is keeps setting all over your life. And maybe someone else's. Maybe they set these fires in your and someone else's life just because you care about someone else. And because someone else cares about you. That's disgusting. And if that is even a piece of your story, I am sorry, and I am sending love and light. And not as a bandage, but as a stitch. going to get you guys a chakra card. What are the Aries working on their energy work need? Thank you. What do they need? Chakras as an introduction. Chakras are concentrated energy centers of the body. They are used in a variety of ancient meditation practices. Chakra is a Sanskrit term meaning wheel or disc. For thousands of years, these have been studied and incorporated into a wide variety of spiritual practices. Working with your chakras has been linked to increasing your lifespan and improving your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Ah, heck, I feel like you guys need one more. Can we get one to get them started? An affirmation, an exercise, something. Something for Aries, please. Something for Aries. The heart chakra. This is the fourth chakra in your body's system. The heart chakra gives empathy and compassion. It's responsible for your ability to forgive and accept. It's also the chakra involved in changes and transformations. This chakra integrates complementary forces, bringing together earthly and spiritual aspirations. That spiritual panel I was talking about. And a bit earthly as well. This is the chakra that governs how you relate to people and how you handle relationships. This has a number. We have card 49. I'm going to take a look at my Shanti numerology and see if I can see any blocks in the heart center or any information that Aries heart chakra needs at this time. There's something about a daisy. Something about a daisy. Have you guys ever done the exercise, the flower of your life? Maybe somebody had a pet named Daisy. Maybe there's something about daisies being someone's favorite flower. But that is the one word in the heart center for Aries at this time. Daisy. I will say that is my bunny rabbit's name, so it makes me think pray. Bunnies are prey animals. We started this message with give power to your prayer, and your prayer will give power to you. Hey there, Ryder. Good evening. Welcome home, homie. Thankful to see you. So, Daisy. Ooh, I just got something about, excuse me, sour cream. Somebody may have eaten something with sour cream. Do, a dollop of Daisy. Ooh, somebody might be getting all dolled up as well. All right. Do Sacred Earth Oracle. Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. What does Aries need for messages at this time, please? going to give it a roughly shuffle. Watch your ears, guys. Something about no movement on something. I'm going to see if these are... Yeah, these are all upright and reversed. There's been no movement in some sort of situation. Back to that feeling blocked or clogged up or something. Magnetism, productivity, bottom of the deck, efficiency in the reverse. Magnetism, productivity. Ooh, somebody feels drawn away from themselves, drawn away from their home, drawn away from their heart, drawn away from that heart space, drawn away from perhaps their, like, how would I say, prayer center, like their altar to their spirit and their guides within themselves, within their homes. Somebody just feels really, really separated and called away from themselves, as if like taken by force. And perhaps they were. But whatever it is, whatever this is, I'm seeing that it can't last. That the wheel will turn. It's almost like, Aries, why am I seeing it's like somebody came up and shoved a fucking stick or something, some crazy metal rod in your spinning gears, your wheel of the year, you know, your fucking life. They just keep coming up, and kind of like the metaphor before was they're starting little fires everywhere. Now it's like you figured out how to put out all the fires. Oh, that's what it is. You figured out how to put out the fires by keeping, what are those old things with the big old wheel? And it's, you know, turning the water. And you're like, yeah, I keep one of those, windmill, I think, wind turbine, but it's like with the water as well, water turbine, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but that water wheel, and the water keeps coming through, and it's almost like you have buckets sitting on that wheel, and they come through and they fill up, and you use one and dump it on a little fire, and another bucket comes and you dump it on a fire, and this person's like, well, fuck. If they keep putting out the fires, well, now what? So now they've taken something and crammed it in your fucking water wheel. There's a lot about water signs, water energy, emotion, a lot about being in those feelings. But it's like they might be getting away with it right now. It might be effective, but only for a short time, because that water wheel, well, you're not in charge of the currents that come towards it. Spirit is. And it's about to get a charge so fucking massive that it's going to blow this person's rod right out of the water. Maybe they're ours too. And they'll no longer be able to pull you like a fucking magnet away from yourself and your destiny. I just wanted to say, away from your family, away from your friends, away from your place. And away from your heart space. Is not going to be effective for long, if it's really that effective at all, because I'm seeing a lot of Aries learning lessons along the way, looking at this person and eventually seeing that it's not just that they keep getting stuck in all these places that are on fire. They're the ones setting them. And then Aries starts to look at, well, why in the fuck would somebody do that? And they start to see past everyone's masks, removing them all. And in turn, it removes this mask that they, I feel, put on you a long time ago. And that's almost like what this magnetism is like they put a mask on you and told you this is who and what you are, and this is who and what you have to be, and this is your destiny, and this is your identity, and this, and blah, blah, blah. It could be like a parental figure, somebody that was in some sort of authority in your life, just somebody you looked up to. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, recognizing them for being the one that just keeps setting the fire, coming to find that they're setting the fires because they want you all to themselves, but not in some healthy, courageous way. And something about them being exactly who they are, that's all the effectiveness that needs when it comes, that is needed when it comes to removing the masks. Like, they've removed their own masks by being who they are, and that's effective enough at helping you move into that cold, harsh, cut-off energy, which gives them less effect to fuck up your center, to throw off your discernment and your ability to understand yourself and the world around you, the happenings. You will get the clarity you need. You will. Maybe in bits and pieces. Sometimes that's how it works. Shift works. Alchemy, expectation, influence, moderation, balance. Something beautiful awaits on the other side of all of this. And that something is who you want you to be, who you deserve for you to be. I'm getting something about you deserve for you to be in a calm, cool, collected energy, if that's how you so choose to be. But being around these little fucking fire starters, or people that fuel your fire in the wrong ways, that's no. All right. A little bit of tarot. Messages for Aries, please. What does Aries need for messages at this time? Thank you. Queen of Swords to the Page of Wands, bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles says, money and possessions are safe if you are cautious and disciplined. Watch out for your financial interests. Rely on your own instincts and research. Do not trust financial advisors. You come into a large sum of money. Possible inheritance or lottery winnings. Investments pay off. I like it. I'm going to leave that right there because that's pretty simple, sweet, and significant. Queen of Swords energy, an emotionally balanced woman. She is wise from life's experiences, can find humor in most situations, no matter how bad. There has been a lot of conflict and sorrow in her life. Extremely intelligent, analytical mind, logical, with a great deal of common sense. Natural leadership abilities, will be honest and direct with you. I know this is Queen of Swords energy, which is technically air, but hear me out. Oftentimes, Queen of Swords, well, okay, Empress has to go through all of them, right? I'm getting something about that spiritual panel in formation. Either there's air energy and water energy, multiple beings, multiple people, multiple guardians, multiple, people chaired on this panel. Chaired on the panel. Seated. But I'm really getting something strong about a very strong energy being there to, well, help lead and be honest and direct with you. Page of Wands. I feel like this is your energy right now, Aries. May signify male under 30 who is self-confident, charming, and generous. Doesn't have to, though. It says may. So like this Queen of Swords, it says unemotionally balanced woman. But this Page of Wands energy, it may signify a male under 30. It may signify someone a different gender, different age. I feel the biggest takeaway is somebody who's self-confident, charming, and generous. A nature lover, enthusiastic, active, and involved. I just saw hiking, like a family hike, a day in the trees, snacks and beautiful rocks, gems. Very emotional in those feelings. Courageous. Oh shit. Your courage is raw. Has strong convictions. Did you know that about yourself, Aries? Did you know that you have strong convictions? Have them now, when this time comes. The time comes to see beyond the masks. When the time comes to act appropriately, be courageous. Stand in your power and stand in your prayers. Stand in nature. Stand in your feelings. Stand in your convictions. Encourages and inspires others to be their best. Outgoing and gregarious personality. I enjoy that very much. If this is your energy, Aries, which I feel very strongly it is, stay strong in it. Don't let anybody fling you around like that. Fuck. Sorry. I'm going to get you guys a little bit of the alphabet. Perhaps a charm or two before we get some closing advice. B-Y. Bye. With an I, like a blue eye. Saying something bye-bye to someone with blue eyes. Ooh, what did I just get? No one knows what it's like. Saying goodbye to being the bad, sad man behind the blue eyes. Or being with a sad, bad man behind blue eyes. I don't know. Something about minding your P's and Q's. Something about peanut butter. Something about a Lazarus. Lazarus? Something about needing more sleep. Something about putting a pin in something. A conversation that makes someone very blue, makes them cry. They've put a pin in it for long enough, though. Something about creating a sleeping beast by doing so. Somebody's been very busy, or they like to claim that they are, but they're very busy doing nothing. Something about Nesbit. I don't know if that's like somebody's last name or something, but Nesbit. Something about bypass. Don't try to do the whole spiritual bypassing of being in those feelings. Ooh. Stick to your courage, stand strong in your convictions. Something about Peter Pan. Something about don't run around acting like a lost boy and don't be treated like one either. Something about learning how to have less problems, or something about learning how to have less problems. It brings me right back to learning how to remove people's masks, or really look for what's already there, because you don't even have to remove the mask. You've already fucking seen behind it. Just let yourself remember. Something about pie. Both like a piece of the pie, but also pie, like math, or wow, what was it? That was like a tiger movie too. Something about that. Journeying with a tiger. And well, yeah, got lucky that the tiger didn't eat him, but he expected the tiger to stay with him always at the end, and the tiger definitely didn't do that. Tiger took off as soon as possible. Why? Because the tiger's a tiger and he was never human. Just be thankful he didn't eat your pie or something, right? I can't remember the exact specifics of the movie. Something about beep, beep. Something about a piano. Something about lye, like the acid lye. Ooh, somebody might be learning how to make homemade soap. Or somebody's about to learn what homemade soap's made with. Something about a piece of the pie. A piece of the pie. Somebody's name might be Ben. Something about a bin. And a lot about that panel. I'm not sure what this spiritual panel information is, but pay attention, because I feel like it's going to be something really cool, Aries. I'm going to grab you guys a musical chairs card. This will be a channeled song for any time that you guys may or may not want to go listen to it. Channeled song for Aries, please. Oh, thank you. Please free your mind here. We don't got time to lose. Walk along the chosen road. Something about should have saw this happening. These are some lines from the song Pure by Mac Miller. Pure. Now I'm going to tell you something funny. You used to be able to find this song, and I don't, it may have changed by now, who knows, but When Mac Miller was alive, he used to put the song out in 4/3/2 hertz. They took all of that off of pretty well every platform when he died. 432 hertz was a very specific healing frequency. And you couldn't find this song like anywhere for quite some time. You could find all kinds of his music, but not this song. So I had to learn about, like, what was it, Spotify or something, to be able to hear this song. So it's something about, oh, even if they try to change you and reform you, you know, that spiritual panel has your back. I don't know. All right. Closing messages. Closing advice for Aries. Thank you. Connection, appreciation. Which brings me back to the very beginning of this. Give power to your prayer, and your prayer will give power to you. Universal connections through the crown chakra. Visualize a violet-white light penetrating the top of your head. Embrace spiritual downloads and messages. Look for messages in number 29. Treasure. That's the word I'm getting for 29 right now. Treasure. Treasure chest. Key. Silver, gold. Okay. Appreciation. Card number 7. Number of success. Appreciate the little things in life. Appreciate every success that you consider a success. Small, large. If it's a personal success, Aries, it's a personal success. Take it, accept it, be thankful for it. Don't ride it out forever and milk it, like you never got to have another success, but sweetheart, let yourself enjoy. Appreciate the little things in life. Take one day at a time. Allow yourself time to just be. Feel blessed and proud with how far you've come, Aries. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for being my homies and each other's. Until we speak again, my dears, all the love.